Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Mahogany D. That's Mahogany D. Welcome to my channel. I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos lately, and I just figured I had to pop in and give you guys some information about some stuff that I learned during quarantine. Yes, girl, and maybe boys. Quarantine. Basically, my channel is all about how to love yourself better as a person. You know what I mean? We have so much going on. We're hearing the newscasts. We're hearing all of these things going on. And I'm really focusing on my people, my peoples. You know what I mean? You know who you are, my peoples. Focusing on my people to try to help with just the everyday hustle, the everyday mind fog that we seem to go through on a day-to-day basis. I know for me, all this negativity, and you got the COVID-19 going on, you got police brutality, and then on top of that we have family issues, we have internal issues, and sometimes you really have to think about mind, body, and spirit. You know what I mean? Mental health is so important. Back a few years ago when I attended school, I was just so amazed by the concept of philosophy and psychology, because it was a way of looking at the human form. You know what I mean? Like, how do we think? How do we do what we do, and why do we do it? A lot of things we focus on comes from a perspective of the past, and I understand that there's a lot of levels that we go through, and as time goes by and progresses, we don't realize that our attachment to how we develop and how we grow from childhood can very much so influence how we interact, you know what I mean, in our everyday. So for example, I use me as an example, right? So if I grew up in an environment that was dysfunctional, let's just say dysfunctional, leave it real general, you know what I mean? If you want to hear more, then click on my channel. You'll learn some more about me, and I'll be able to help you as well, hopefully with my story, help to inspire our women, you know what I mean? So my example would be coming from a dysfunctional situation, and let's say I look at the world as all or nothing, black or white. There's no in between, right? So we hear about the COVID-19. My internal perspective is all or nothing. So it's all doom or it's totally okay. It's not any wiggle space for maybe the situation will get better, or, you know, as time passes, things can change, and maybe I can link up with my friends and try to just get some kind of support, you know, around me. Maybe my dysfunction has taught me not to ask questions, to consider it all or nothing. Well, I'm here to tell you guys, everything isn't about all or nothing. And that's just a simple example about how we do our daily, you know what I mean, interactions, right? So I'm here today to tell you that no matter how hard your life is, no matter what's going on and who's doing what to whom, and who's saying what about you, and who's doing this and that, A, B, and C, it doesn't matter. And you want to know why it doesn't matter? Because you matter. Yes, I'm talking to you. You matter. The way you think, the way you interact, the way you speak, everything that comes from you is within you. So if I'm the type of person who runs their mouth and talks about this woman, that woman, oh, she's this way, she's that way, guess what kind of person I am inside? Very empty and very hurt. So what I'm here to encourage us all to do as brothers and sisters is to get right within. Get right within, because it's already healthy anyway, but also you need to do so because it will help everyone else. Why do I say that? Because let's say I'm having a good day. I'm out and about, I'm happy, I'm smiling, I'm, you know, kindly greeting people. Hello, good morning, how are you? This and that. It can impact someone who's feeling down. You know what I mean? If I carry a dark cloud on top of me every day, all day, I'm rude, I'm not talking to anyone, I'm giving a nasty attitude if someone speaks to me, I'm ignoring people. Well, guess what? I'm releasing negative energy into the world, and that's not something that you want to do. So mental clarity is something that a lot of us don't know how to do. We grew up in situations where we had to survive. I'm one of them. I will definitely give you more detail on that. Like I said, subscribe to my channel, you'll find out about that. But just as an introduction, I just want to tell you that every day is not meant to be the same. Every day is not created equal. Be happy that you're here. And I can't express that enough. Be happy that you're here, because what that means is when you woke up this morning, yes, when you woke up this morning, you had the opportunity to make changes to your life. So, what does that mean? That means every single day is a gift. Every day you have the opportunity to change yourself and to change the world around you simply by just being yourself. You matter so much that yes, the world would be different without you. You have to remember that. It's never going to be, oh, what I say doesn't matter. What I do doesn't matter. Honey and son, every single thing you do matters. What you think, how you feel, and how you give yourself to the universe is all a reflection of who you are. And on top of that, just you simply being in one room, doesn't matter if you know anyone in the room or not. You are so important. Everything about you is important. And woman, you're virtuous, you're lovely, you're kind, you're caring, you're charismatic, you have strength, you have power. Men, you're kings, you're strong, you have the ability to search out different avenues and make it happen. You guys have the backbone of what we need. You know what I mean? Children and families, we need each other to come together. You know what I mean? You don't have a good day if you're not close to someone. You know what I mean? All of these things matter. And mental clarity has to be number one. I would say, as personal advice, when you start off with, what word am I looking for? When you start off, you definitely have to develop self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself where you are and accept yourself for who you are. Why do I say that? Because if you don't accept yourself for who you are, you're going to spend your life trying to figure out what other people think and other people feel about you. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to dangle that over your head. And on top of that, a lot of people in the world at present, hurt people, are more predatory in their actions. So if they see that you're hurt, if they see that you're looking for approval, if they see that, oh, I'm looking to see what y'all think about what I do with this, or how do I wear my hair today? I hope that you know, subscribers like how I look. If I took the time to think and consider every single thing that everyone else said, I would never, ever, ever be me. And it's the same concept for you. So you have to come to a place where you accept yourself for who you are and what you are. And if there's anything that you need to change, if there's something about you that you're not comfortable with, by all means, don't listen to anything outside of you. Everything starts with you. All the problems that you have is things that you invite. Your unhappiness is your choice. Your interactions, how you behave with others, is your choice. You're in full control of yourself, and you're in control of your entire life and how it works. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds mind-boggling, saying, oh, but he did this. Oh, but she did that. Oh, but listen to what they said about me. Listen to me. Everything is about you. It is. And how you work on you will transfer into the universe. Yes, that is the magic formula. Happiness truly is you loving yourself. The reason why so many of us think that happiness is impossible is because 95% of us don't love ourselves. And the people that do seem to love themselves look so far-fetched from a situation that we feel we could even possibly be in or possibly fathom. But you have to change the level of your mind. You have to change your mindset. You have to change how you think. You have to visualize what you want for yourself. If you look at yourself as unsuccessful, undeserving, then you're going to be in a situation where everything is going to attract to you in that form to help believe the system that you've already created of unsuccessfulness, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So what I learned in my own personal experience is that if I spend my life entertaining you, if I spend my life trying to worry about what you think I should do about me and about how I feel about me and how I should conduct this and do this and do that, I will never be alive. Yes, I will be a walking robot. I'll be unhappy, and guess what my unhappiness does? I transfer that unhappiness into the universe. No one gets the full me. And also, I'm not contributing to a community. I'm not contributing to society because I'm spending so much time feeding myself this hatred that I gave myself the permission to feel and to transfer into the world. For some of y'all, that's going to go over your head. It's going to go over your head. Some of it is too deep for some people to understand. But put your comments down. If anybody needs me to explain anything further, I'm here. I'm here. You know what I mean? It took me a long time, y'all. It took me years. I am 34 years old, okay? Been on the world for 34 years. And most of the time, I spent my time worrying about everybody else, what everybody thought and everybody feel. It did nothing for me. Did nothing for me. As time progressed, I started to learn, well, even though I'm doing all of these things to try to fit into other people's fantasies, I feel so empty. I feel so lost. I don't feel important like I thought I would feel if I was to feel those needs. We grow up in a systematic structure where it teaches you if you behave this way, if you do it that way, you'll get honor, you'll get praise, you'll get approval. We're in a world where we feel we need approval for every single move we make. So how do you expect a child to come up when they're 18 years old or so and just automatically just come up with, you know what, it don't matter what nobody think, I'm going to do what makes me happy and I'm going to explore myself and I want to be myself and I'm going to not need anyone's permission to do so. Unless you teach the children that, they're going to grow up and be vulnerable to so many environmental damages that are out there. And you have to consider that. You have to think about that. So what I say is, don't beat yourself up if you're not there. You know what I mean? Don't beat yourself up if you are stuck in a rut, basically, where you're like, okay, well, I know that I shouldn't worry about what people think, but I really don't know how to start. I really don't know. Let me tell you something. Every day, make it a point to do something for you. I don't care what it is. Do something for you every day. And the more you do that, it becomes a habit. And then you actually start to consider yourself. For example, if I decide I'm going to drink water, give you a very simple example. If I decide I'm going to drink water every day at 10 o'clock, because I drink a lot of soda and a lot of juice, and I want to change my life by starting drinking water, the first thing you have to do is you need to tell yourself, I can do this. This is better for me. It's going to work for me. So therefore, I'm going to stay the course. And if I fall off course, I'll forgive myself and I'll start again. That's all you have to do. It's not a situation where you can't mess up or you can't make a mistake. That is another lie in life that people give off. That you have to be successful the first time, that you have to know what you're doing, you don't want to look bad, this and that and that. And the example of water is very important because that's something that you're doing to fix as far as your health is concerned. So if you want to drink water every day, okay, every day at 10 o'clock. Maybe perhaps within the next week, you're going to say, okay, every day at 10 and 12 o'clock. Week 3 comes. Every day at 10 and 12 and 2 o'clock. And you go and go and go. What I'm saying is that it's a process that builds slowly. You're not going to just become this confident woman or confident man in a matter of seconds. But the first thing you need to do to free yourself is to drop the whole idea that it's about everybody else, because it never was to begin with. You were born yourself. I'm going to repeat that. You were born, yes, yourself. When you leave this earth, you're going to leave yourself. So, what does that mean as far as your waking life is concerned? In your waking life, you need to do everything you need to do as far as making yourself the best self that you can ever be. And make sure that you are happy with the results. And make sure that you keep striving for things that you want to do. Because life is a continuous cycle. It's not like you have to just build everything in one bracket of time and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, I did everything. It's never going to be that way. But self-acceptance can definitely happen if you stay consistent. Just stay consistent. Talk to yourself. I said that. Talk to yourself. Because guess what? You talk to yourself every day anyway. But perhaps you talk to yourself in the wrong way. You're telling yourself you can't. You're telling yourself, I look ugly today. You're telling yourself, I hate my life. You're telling yourself, I'm never going to be successful. You're telling yourself, I'm always going to be poor. You're telling yourself, I can never win. You're telling yourself, I can never lose weight. Well, let's put that in reverse and try to switch it around, because that path will always keep you in the losing end. It's going to keep you in the losing end because everything else that you look at is going to be the same result. And it's not even that you can't do things. It's that the fact that your mind is already negative, something else that you attempt is going to be negative in your mind anyway. So therefore, you've already created the result. If you start thinking positive about yourself and what you can do and the changes you can make and just how important you are in the world, I'm not saying do it where you feel like you're more important than everybody else and this and that and that. Please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm telling you that you're very important and everything that you do should be about helping to develop yourself. Because once you fulfill yourself, you automatically are going to want to give to the universe. You're going to want to give to the universe because you have so much to give. You have so much that you can offer. There is so much in life that, I mean, you're extraordinary. Everything that you do makes an impact. Do you understand that? Your life will impact someone else. I don't care how small you think your story is. You will impact this world simply by opening your mouth. There are children out there. There are broken men and there are broken women who need someone to step up and share their experiences and to encourage one another. So brother and sister, here I am. Here's one example. There are so many people that I found on YouTube that I just absolutely adore. Iyanla Van Zant, I've been following her for years, y'all. And she has taught me so many things. I have listened to so many people, and I do apologize, I don't remember everybody's name, but I mean, when you look at things to self-help and self-motivate and things like that, that's another thing that you can do. Go to the local library. Yes, we're quarantined, so perhaps you can have some digital books that you can be reading. Motivational readings on how to build yourself. But if you don't have that passion and you don't have that drive to change anything, guess where you'll be in another 10 years? Forget 5 years. Guess where you'll be in another 10 years? I'll wait. You're going to be complaining about the same thing. What have you done to change it? What have you done? What have you worked on? What did you build? What commitment did you make? You rather have an excuse and no commitment, or a commitment and no results right away? Which one would you prefer to have? Because if you push for what you need and then you get the results later, at least you know you're building. At least you know you're putting out what you put in. That's what life is. You get out of it what you put in. If you give it your all, you give it your everything, you love yourself, you encourage yourself, you got yourself real pumped up for life. You're full of vigor and charisma and zest, and you're just ready for the world. That's exactly the formula that you need to be successful. And you have it inside you. You are the one. You understand me? You are the one. You've always been the one. You are charismatic. You are virtuous. You are vigorous. You have every tool that is humanly possible to succeed because you're the one. Now sit with that for a second. How many of y'all already got like 5 negative thoughts just by hearing that? I've been there. I've been there. And what you do when those thoughts come to mind is you knock them off. Yes, the biggest battle is you. It's not him. It's not her. It's not what he did to you. It's not what she said about you. It's not how they treated you. It's how you treat yourself and how you feel about yourself. It's yourself that matters. Yes. It's yourself that you need to encourage. Yes. It's yourself that you need to believe in. Yes. Because you are the one. You've always been the one. But you need to believe that, honey. You need to see that. You need to feel it. You need to build. You need to get around people who will support you. You can't get along in this world by yourself. Don't get me wrong. You do need to feel good about you, but there's nothing wrong with getting a little positive influence. There's nothing wrong with that. And the people that don't believe in you, cut them off. All right? Cut them off. Because what will that benefit you? All right? Everything that you attach yourself to and that you participate in are going to be a direct result of what you get later. If I want to invest into a better future, let's give you another example, y'all. Okay? I'm a college student. I'm trying to study. School is important to me because I want to be a therapist. Awesome. Awesome. I have a few friends that like to party and that like to drink. I want to have fun sometimes, but it looks like they never get their work done. They tell me if I don't go out and party with them, then I'm just a prude and I'm a nerd, and it makes me feel bad. Now, in that example, there are two problems. The first problem is I'm not very confident in what I'm doing. Why am I saying that? Because I'm already looking for what other people think about my situation and what I've already chosen for myself. I told myself I want to be a therapist. I told myself that I want to be successful. So why am I questioning that? Why? Because of the world around you, because of what we've been taught. All of that stuff has to be unlearned in pieces. You have one life to live, and it's up to you to change it. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I go with those friends that want to party all the time and I get caught up and I'm unsuccessful, some of us are comfortable putting ourselves in less desirable situations because some of us are attached to the excuses that we have and feel comfortable in the fact that we didn't try. Huh? Some of us feel comfortable in not trying because we don't want to know. We can't take rejection. We can't take someone not liking us. We can't take someone disapproving of what we think. But what that creates is a world of programmed people. Because while you out there partying with Johnny and Bobby and all that, you just lost out on your dream. Lost out on it. And another thing, your dreams are not stupid. Whoever tried to discourage you of something that you wanted to do with your life don't know what they're talking about, but it's up to you to have the courage to push. Everything is about courage. You must push through. You have to push through anyway, even with all your imperfections. Let me tell you something. For years, I've been afraid. You understand? I've been afraid to expose myself. I've been afraid to talk to people like you. Yes, I have. Okay, for the past 10 years, I've been wanting to do this for years, to talk and to encourage you all, just by simply being present. And everything in me told me I could not do it. I could not be successful. I don't look right. I don't sound right. Someone's gonna laugh. Yes, I'm making it a song. But seriously, guys, who's the biggest enemy? Is it you or is it me? Let's think about that. If you tell me I'm ugly, okay, so? But if I think there's some truth to what you're telling me, this is what my grandma taught me, y'all. Thank you, Miss Dolores. She taught me, if it strikes a certain nerve in you when someone says something negative to you, yes, they was wrong for what they said, but there's something wrong inside you too. Because you shouldn't take anything anyone says negative about you as a truth. You can stand for correction. That's totally different. But if someone's going to put you down and say things to you and do things to you that makes you feel less of a person, and you really start to internalize and you feeling bad about it and you meditating on it and you're like, wow, how could they say that? You know, this and that and now. Oh, I can't believe it. Honey, I love you. But deep down inside you, you feel the same way. It just hurts more to hear somebody else say it. People are vultures, y'all. I've been in a world full of that, and I still live it, y'all. There's plenty of people that see me and want to destroy me. You understand that? Destroy. Plenty of people, men and women combined. And if I take my life and I take my concern and keep on being interested in what they feel and what they think, I wouldn't be here today, y'all. I'm just telling you. Believe in yourself because you are the one. All right? So that's all I got to say today. That's all I got to say. There's plenty of more content that I'll be having on my channel. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember my name, Mahogany D, y'all. Mahogany to the D. I enjoyed doing this video, and I'm hoping that you'll like and subscribe enough for me to make some more, y'all, because this ain't over. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Okay, guys, you know what to do. Alert your family and friends of the Mahogany D channel. Please share my content also with friends and family on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Please hit that bell, hit that like button, show your girl some support, and please be sure to hit the notification bell to alert you of my latest videos. Thank you so much for watching. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Until next time.